Simplify radical expressions. Now these are few expressions which are very special, and let's try to understand how to solve them. We have x minus 9 divided by 3 minus square root of x. You can write the numerator as square root of x whole square minus 3 square, right? And the denominator will take minus factor of minus out, and we'll write this as square root of x minus 3, right? So that is what I did. So what I did was I factored minus out, so we could write this as square root of x minus 3 in the denominator, and in the numerator we have written x as square root of x. The idea is to write this as product of difference and sum, right? See how. Now this is like, let me remind you, if you have a square minus b square, then you can always factor this as a minus b or a plus b times a minus b, right? Either way. So same thing we are going to do now. The numerator can be factored, and we can write this as square root of x plus 3 times square root of x minus 3. And in the denominator we have minus of square root of x minus 3. Do you see that? Now we do have a common factor in numerator and denominator which can be cancelled, you see. And thereby we can simplify our expression, and we can write this as minus of square root of x plus 3. So that is a simplified expression of the given expression, right? So that is, this is equals to, you could always write this as minus 3 minus square root x, either way, right? So that is how we can write it. Always note that when you have this expression like this, then x is not equal to 9, right? Because that will give us a discontinuity, or that can make denominator as 0, right? So we can write down our answer as the expression is equals to minus 3 minus square root of x, where x is not equal to 9, right? So that is the solution or simplified form of the given radical expression. Let's go through it once again. So we tried to utilize the property of factoring difference of squares. So we wrote x as square root of x whole square, so that we could factor it as square root of x plus 3 times square root of x minus 3. Since we have a common factor in numerator and denominator, we cancel it out. But whenever you cancel and write another expression, in that case you have to write down the restriction. Now this expression alone does not represent the restriction that x cannot be equal to 9. So it's important to write the restriction x not equal to 9 along with the simplification, right? So here itself we should write where x is not equal to 9. So it's kind of very important to write this. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you.